What's going on, guys? So before we jump into this video, I want to let you know that BPN Go Packs are officially live. We now offer Go Packs in strong reds, strong greens, and electrolytes. So these are convenient stick packs. Whether you're traveling or you live a busy, active lifestyle, you don't have to put your reds, greens, and electrolytes in sandwich baggies anymore. We have these convenient packs that are live on the site right now. So if you're interested in purchasing Go Packs, use the link in the description and you can find these on the website. So let's jump into this episode of the Hybrid Cut. Good morning, guys, and welcome to another episode of the Hybrid Cut. Today we had a low weigh-in of prep at 198.4, and today is gonna be a refeed day. So I incorporated my first refeed day 9 days ago. My current low macros are 250 grams of protein, 175 grams of carbs, and 60 grams of fat. On today's refeed day, it's going to be, I'll pull it up right now and show you what I'm shooting for. It's gonna be 250 grams of protein, 350 grams of carbs, and 30 grams of fat. So the goal with today primarily is fatigue management and topping off some glycogen stores, which we'll talk about throughout this video. But what I'm doing essentially to my macronutrients, the ratios, is I'm keeping protein the same, I'm increasing carbohydrates, I'm decreasing dietary fat. We will have about a 30% increase in total caloric intake, but a refeed day is not just a do whatever, eat whatever type of day. It is very strategic and planned, and that's why we're just increasing carbohydrates and decreasing dietary fats. So this morning before my run, I will have some carbs, which I'll show you, but we're gonna knock out a run after I drink some coffee and get some work done. Low weigh-in, you can probably see it in my face. Prep's going well, and we're under 7 weeks out now. So I'm gonna run in about an hour. So this is the first thing I'm eating today. One of these English muffins, and then 114 grams of banana. I'm going to do one serving, which is 21 grams of honey. And this will be my first meal. I'll have the macros on the screen for all of the foods that I eat today. When your body is depleted during a cut, it is crazy what about 80 grams of carbs in the morning will do. I feel like a completely different person in terms of mental clarity, physical strength, vitality, and that's honestly one of the main goals of a refeed, is just to, top off on glycogen, but just boost some energy back in your body, mentally and physically. I feel like Superman off 80 grams of carbs. But when your body's depleted, just a hit of carbohydrates like that will make such a big difference. Like today, I feel like I could run 20 miles, no problem. I'm gonna cap it at 6, but it is wild the difference that a refeed will make.
Heart rate stayed very, very low the entire time. 6 miles, 45 minutes, 26 seconds to 7:34 minute per mile pace. All aerobic. So I'm gonna grab the second part of my breakfast. I'll show you because I didn't want to eat eggs prior to a run. So breakfast part 2. I'm gonna eat this really quick before heading home, just because I want to stay on track in terms of my normal timelines of when I consume my meals. During a cut, during this diet, I like to keep as many things as consistent as possible, even on refeed days. So right here, we have 400 grams of egg whites. Just cooked those up last night, so they're obviously cold. 100 grams of blueberries. Look at that blueberry. That is plump. Yummy. And then supplements wise, we got strong reds, strong greens. These are the Go Packs. The way we thought of these is literally during Ironman prep. I was in the back of my truck filming a video, just like right now, with Yoli. And I had my reds and greens in a little baggie. And Josh, who's our CFO, sent me a message and said, "You're better than that." So that's what sparked the idea of creating Go Packs for strong reds and strong greens. Convenient while traveling. And then capsules wise, we have 1 serving, which is 4 capsules of strong multivitamin, and then 1 serving, which is 1 capsule of strong joints. It is 7:42 a.m. and the day is just getting started. It's a refeed day. The dream come true, baby. So I'm making some chicken breast tenders right now on the stovetop with just some seasonings. I'm gonna mix up my second meal of, well, I guess technically my third meal of the day, but my lunch. So I went to pull the steamed rice out of the fridge, and Steph left me this note: 47 days until Hop Dottie, which at the point that I'm recording this video, there's 47 days until the show, and Hop Dottie's our favorite burger place. 47 days until we can have some more Hop Dottie in our life. Now this next meal is 300 grams of rice, 8.5 ounces of chicken breast tenders. I have some sea salt on there, 1 serving of Primal Kitchen's buffalo sauce, some liquid aminos, and then I'm gonna throw on 1 cup of steamed broccoli, which is finishing up right now. I'm gonna have 1 serving with this meal, and then I'll have 2 cups of broccoli, 2 cups of steamed broccoli for my last meal of the night. One of the things that I do moving or prepping for a refeed day is I set up all my meals for the day prior to that day starting. So I already have all of my meals logged in my phone, just to make sure that, 1, I'm spacing them out, and then I can hit the macros that I want to for this specific day. Now today I posted my refeed macros on Instagram, and I saw the question, how are you operating on such low fat? Well, normally in this cut, like I said, my fat is at 60 grams a day, which is very low for me. And the reason that I decrease fats on a refeed today, specifically being 30 grams of fat for the entire day, which it's very hard to hit 30 grams of fat. That's why I'm eating things like egg whites and chicken breast tenders. And then my last meal of the day, like you'll see, is gonna be 99% lean ground turkey, is because you get the effects of a refeed from the carbohydrates. We're trying to add some glycogen, top off glycogen in the muscle with the carbohydrates, which will help fuel performance and workouts, mental clarity, and just feeling a little bit better. So the goal isn't necessarily to get a whole bunch of more calories in. Yes, we are going to naturally get more calories in because we're increasing our carb intake significantly. But the main goal is to get more carbohydrates in to fuel training and just feel a little bit better, fight some fatigue as we get deeper into the cut. And as we get deeper into the cut, these refeeds, the frequency might decrease. So rather than every 9 to 10 days, they might get to the point where they're every 4 to 5, 5 to 6 days. When I did my first bodybuilding show in 2012, when I was in college, I had a refeed every 7 days, and it worked well.
and you look forward to refeeds because more carbs, more energy, it's glorious. This next meal is one that I've been waiting for all day. This is my pre-workout meal, and this is my sweet treat for the day. This is the sludge bowl.
So we've got 1 serving of Greek yogurt, 1 scoop of vegan peanut butter cookie, 1 scoop of chocolate peanut butter whey protein, 1 banana, 100 grams of raspberries, 1 serving, 21 grams of raw honey, and then this beauty right here, 1 serving of Purely Elizabeth chocolate sea salt granola. When I was bulking, I lived off this stuff. You know what's alarming is how small a serving of granola actually is. Like 30 grams of granola is not much at all. But this Purely Elizabeth granola, oh my gosh, is it good. It's crazy. You know, this meal alone is 86 grams of carbs, 70 grams of protein, 13 grams of fat. This is my highest fat meal. My energy today compared to the last couple days. The last couple days I was starting to feel the effects of the diet a lot in terms of just overall fatigue. Having more carbs in me today, I feel like I have so much energy. And the goal is, you know, getting a lot of these carbs in before tonight's workout. I should have like a really, really solid pump during tonight's workout. And then tomorrow, and then maybe Wednesday as well, still feeling those carbs, you know, still feeling the glycogen being topped off, and you know, carrying me through the next couple days. And that's the beauty, it's the power of a refeed, is it can just give you some more oomph, some more vitality while you're getting deeper into a cut to optimize those strength training sessions, and really bring in the best package for when you step on stage. But today, I feel good, so good, and I'm about to slam this what looks like an ice cream sundae to me at this point in the diet. I'm super excited. So tonight is going to be a chest, triceps, and core workout. I'm starting with core, hanging leg raises, cable crunches, GHD sit-ups, and then I'll go into the actual push portion of this workout. My body is filled up with more carbs than normal right now. And one thing I'm noticing differently during tonight's workout so far, like we haven't even gotten to any pushing movements yet, but you're starting to be able to see some striation changes in the chest there. So the deeper we get into this cut, the more you'll be able to see that. So chest is changing, and then core is coming out more too. So the side here, and some veins, vascularity over the stomach. And honestly, these carbs, I can tell my glycogen is getting filled up with some of these carbohydrates. I'm filling out more than I was this morning, and especially yesterday, where I just kind of look and feel a little bit drier. So this This pump should be pretty insane.
Once upon a time, what a fool thought you'd find purpose in this life along the way. Don't you run and hide from the truth you desire. Everything that lives is one way.
Come on. So the deeper you get into a prep, obviously the harder it gets. You get more tired, you have less energy, workouts become harder, days become harder, but there is no feeling like being topped off on carbs and glycogen, training in the evening. You can feel every muscular contraction and pump. The right song is playing. This mindset, this place that your mind goes during a time like that when the conditions are set this way, unmatched. Unmatched. What's great about all these refeed days leading up to the show is you can also think of it in the same way we prep for the marathon, where leading up to the marathon this past May, I would use our big marathon paced workouts as a test for nutrition. So the days leading up, I would carb up, and that morning of, I had my nutrition locked in. I knew what I was eating in what amounts at what time, so that when it came to race day and race week, peak week, I had all those variables accounted for. Same thing is applied to this bodybuilding show, where we are using these refeeds to watch and observe how my body handles certain carbs and at what amounts and when. So we enter peak week, we know what variables we can manipulate. I know how my body responds to certain carbs in at what amounts and at what times in relation to when we're gonna be stepping on stage. So controlling the variables before we get to peak week is essential, and that's what we can do with these refeed days leading up to the show. We will have a multi-day carb up leading into that show. These high carb days are showing me how my body responds. And based off today, it's responding pretty well. That's the workout. It is 7:18 p.m. and about 30 feet through that door is my last meal. So let's go have it. In the fridge. That's all I got. This one meal. This whole fridge for this one beautiful meal. So this is 8.5 ounces of 99% lean ground turkey. This is 12 ounces of sweet potatoes, and then about 2 cups of steamed broccoli. And I'm gonna microwave this for 2 minutes. So for all the meals today, the nutrition for each meal is on the screen during those meals. But my totals, 249 grams of protein, 350 grams of carbs, and 30 grams of fat. So pretty much spot on for exactly what I was shooting for. Those total calories are 2,654. So that is a full day of refeed. Dude, this clip is nuts.
Which one? Honestly, every clip was pretty nuts.
She's beautiful. She's beautiful. She's beautiful, it's true. This is a whole bowl of food. Look at this right here. Sweet potatoes, broccoli. Couldn't find a fork, so we got this super long spoon. Broccoli, sweet potato, turkey. Let's dig on in. It's dry as shit, but it's delicious. I'm gonna have to find some mustard for this. It's dry. That's the video, guys. Another episode of the hybrid cut, going strong. Full day of meals during a refeed. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and we'll see you in the next one. Turkey, sweet potatoes, broccoli. Yeah. See ya.